I always tell people that I grew here like a meter taller, like as an individual, in my soul, let's say, just because there's so many experiences that challenge you in a good way. You get to know yourself better through these challenges that we face every now and then. Hera is the name of our wooden sailing ship from 1935. She's 35 meter long and a beautiful old vessel. The idea is to use the ship as a cargo ship again, to cross the Atlantic, to pick up sustainable goods, only powered by wind. Hera was basically left behind back in 2013. She was supposed to be dismantled and destroyed, really. But our captain, Samuel Faucher, he was aware of the ship because he was working with the previous owner. He called the old owner and was like, hey, give me that ship. And then he actually bought the ship for 1 Danish crown and just gathered his friends basically and said, hey guys, let's turn this ship into a full functioning vessel again.
I'm a trained naval architect engineer in France. I've been looking into plans, looking into the design of the ship, looking into regulations, how to make this dream of cargo ship, sailing ship for horticultural events into something that is technically feasible. I like very much ships and sailing and so, but what I like in this ship is that it has a purpose. It's not simply sailing for fun, it's not simply sailing between friends and so, it's sailing with a purpose, which is carrying cargo, which is promoting the fact that we need to change our society to look into a better world.
We think a ship should be used. It should not just look pretty and be used for little turns around. And so we want to bring her back to her old purpose and transport 60 tons of cargo across the Atlantic. Everything is voluntary, so everyone involved is volunteer. Makes a great community of very dedicated and motivated people. Yeah, we have people from all over the world being part of this project. Boat builders, carpenters, electricians, everything you can think of, but mainly also people that enjoy sailing. It's just another factor that comes into it, of course. It's the volunteer house of Hera, where all the volunteers live. On this wall we have the cleaning schedule, the cooking, the shopping, the whole planning of who's staying, who's coming when. The house itself can host up to 9 people in shared rooms. But then people have also the chance to put a caravan or a camper van or whatever else they live in the garden.
Should we pay a visit to the lady or?
Yeah, let's go to the villa. We see our project not as the solution, of course not. We are not that naive to think that we can change the world with our ship, even though she is beautiful and carries quite a lot. But we see it as an alternative, as an experiment, as a way to just do something. And I think this is something very important nowadays, that with everything we do, even if it's the smallest of things, we can create a change and make our world better in some way or another. This is where all our volunteers put a lot of hard work into turning the ship into a sailing cargo ship again.
As you can see, the frames are new on all the half of the ship, and we are still renewing them right now here. We actually put some new ones yesterday, on 2 days before.
I think it's very clear that we have to change our ways if we want to save this beautiful planet that we're on. We cannot continue the ways we have been going so far. There are different ways to go about this, of course, like solving the climate change crisis has many solutions. We are just one of them. We are just trying one way. By that, actually also repairing something old. We want to use the ship that has been left behind many years ago and turn her back into something useful and something that brings back to the community, to the people around us, just showing the world, hopefully, that this is possible, and we are trying. We don't just sit here and think about it and dream it, we actually are doing it. This can be very inspiring. It's been very inspiring for me to be around these people that show me every day that you can do it. Like, you just take this hammer and put it in, you know.